we also haven't specifically created, this is the land use, so we haven't specifically created a zoning district that corresponds to this anyway. So nothing could be zoned, even things that qualify, it wouldn't even get to the point where it could come to us for a case-by-case basis yet, because nothing's actually been zoned, so there's no
But I mean,
zoning
it's
district
kind of like there's some
that
things
spells
in
out.
there. Yeah.
Spells that out.
Although I'm not for drive-through businesses, if Starbucks wanted to be there in that purple zone on the corner, I'm not gonna pass up the Starbucks, and everybody's drive-throughs has come back because of these things. If people don't mind sitting in the drive-through, they can look at their phone while they're waiting on their food.
And the comprehensive plan, I'm sure you know, but it's,
I got it.
no, but it's not zoning, it's a guide to zoning. And
Yeah,
this
but
body will always.
But it was to deny.
And that's what he said, was that it was planned so that
It
zoning
slams
would
the
be
door on that.
So you.
a guide for zoning.
I mean, I don't mind put the screen door on it, say, yeah, we're not gonna go looking for drive-through business, but I'm not gonna pass a Starbucks or something
Right,
in
so,
that realm.
but this is not mandatory, you know, it's just a guide for zoning.
Plans,
And you have
plans
to
are-
take your comprehensive plan into account when you do ultimately approve
I
zoning.
know, but when somebody stands up before the public and says three-story high density, all their clocks start spinning, and it's like, uh-oh, that's not what we wanted.
So we can still, at the end of the day, if we come out of this and actually evaluate it as a proposed zoning district, I mean, that's still our call, even before it ever gets.
I agree with that, but then somebody could stand up, well, this is what we planned. And I go, well, no, not really.
So part of the document is called Community Mixed Use District Design Standards.
Right.
Is that you guys? Or is that the other? Because, I mean, maybe the language didn't get changed, but on section 2, uses, permitted uses, it says multifamily residential provided all dwelling units are located on the second floor and above. So I don't know if that's old language, but that's what it says under that part of the document. Now, I know in front of that, there's another list that looks somewhat similar.
See, I think that is like three options.
Okay, is that what it is?
How you can put
Okay.
pieces
So
together.
page 113 of it does say just the regular multifamily residential without those conditions.
And that's what he was.
See, like one of the things that's on here that was mentioned at the town hall that people questioned was, at one point it says 81% residential.
Which he did change that back.
That was in the document I saw last night.
Yeah. I thought, well, what he said.
But it was still optional. So that's all, to me, if everybody's hearing that there might need to be fine tuning as it goes forward, I don't have a problem.
It changed from 80 to 40? Okay, I see the 40.
The changes are resolved if we input me from 80% down to 40%.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. Well, because my only problem with, there's already 2 apartment complexes, duplexes, and 3 mixed uses already in that zone.
Well, close by.
No, not here. There's 2 apartment complexes, there's a duplex. and
Okay, I
there's a
thought
mixed
we were
use.
talking about the triangle.
Oh, yeah.
Purple.
I'm just talking about this side of the purple, not even.
Well, but I mean,
Yeah, that's already got,
I thought we were talking,
well, it's
east
the
of
purple
Robert's
period.
Cutoff.
Yeah, the purple period. I'm just trying to be careful here.
So this is what I was talking about, 122 gives you group 1, 2, 3, and percentages. And those are like options. And I think all fit within the zone, so it doesn't mean that whole zone has to be group 1.
This is something we still, nothing's written in stone, we, there's
Yeah,
no
this
reason
is
to stop
not
tonight.
zoning, this is just
Okay.
a guide.
Okay. Some people have a way of making their guidelines seem like they're chiseled in stone. Terry has a way of doing that.
Any other comments to the public hearing? Yes.
I'd like to know, the impact that this new amendment is going to have on existing property owners in the purple, because that's new. and say we have a business there, property owners, if we go to paint or change the trim on the outside of our building, do we have to stay within the amendments that y'all are going to try to pass tonight, or are we gonna be allowed to just?
Can I answer that as what he said
Yes.
last night? Because he addressed I was thinking of y'all the second he was answering. He said, if you're in a business now, that business stays no matter what.
Yeah, I'm
If they
just
put a zone in that
asking,
says no automotive,
right,
you can stay there until the
but
day
I'm
you
asking if we wanted to do spruce up
and
the outside of our building, are we gonna have to go by the new law?
Still getting there. They can't tell you to do that anymore.
Oh, okay, good.
But what they can do is have incentives
Uh-huh.
that they offer you if you do it the way.
Oh, if they want us to, that Mason area, if y'all will help us pay for that, if y'all want to.
Yes, there are two things that are happening. One is they're adopting a comprehensive plan that establishes rules, but this isn't zoning. So this isn't gonna control your development at all unless the property is rezoned in accordance with this.
Or unless we try to send, somebody wants to buy us out, but
No, it wouldn't change
we
it.
wouldn't change that either?
No. So these rules are just guidance right now. So the rules they're adopting tonight don't affect whether or not you can paint the house or the business. So, and then the second thing they're doing is enlarging the TERS to incorporate your area. And the TERS is not an area that imposes development regulations. You won't really notice it at all. It's just when you pay your property taxes, a portion of your property taxes are going to go into this fund.
Right.
And this fund then can be used to provide incentives as the TERS board and this council deems appropriate to improve the area.
All right, I just wanted to.
I think if you're in that area, you're gonna benefit.
Well, I'm not really concerned, I just, we've been holding off on doing some things, because there's so much going on around us, that I didn't know if this, that y'all are going to pass tonight, is going to cost us more money.
This actually generate more funds to help you do what you need.
Okay, that's great.
I think it'll make you money one way or other.
Okay.
You sell and move on, but you sell,
Yeah, I
sell it
just
because
didn't
somebody's offering you more money.
didn't want to start painting and changing the borders or something, and then y'all stop us and say we have to go by the new amendment.
So my understanding now is that we have new laws, state laws, that say we can't do that anyway, right? We can't require masonry.
We do not prefer pink though.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
We won't do pink.
Great.
Make that girl.
It's gonna be pink. Yes, that's what I'm getting at.
But, yeah.
Any other discussion in this public hearing? Hearing none, the public hearing is not closed. I move to action on the public hearing for the approval of ordinance 1257/2019, amending reinvestment fund number 1, City of River Oaks boundaries and its benefits to the City of River Oaks, and to provide a reasonable opportunity for any owner of property within the proposed amended zone to protest the inclusion of their property within the proposed amended zone, which contains approximately 152.97 acres, and is proposed to be amended to include an additional approximate 3.94 acres generally located along the River Oaks Boulevard and being wholly located within the corporate limits of the City of River Oaks.
I think y'all were mainly talking about the comp plan, so I don't know if you want to go back and address this or not.
I do have one slide on the TERS boundary amendment, just so you can see the different parcels that would be added to the TERS boundary amendment right there. Those are part of on the left side is part of the CMU district, and then on the east side, it's opposite of the CMU district, and we'll likely see some benefit from the public improvements.
And what was the motivation for adding them now, if they were there originally?
Well, for the west side, it's because it would be part of the CMU district, and you would want to incorporate the entire CMU district within the TERS, so that any potential development could
What are the words behind the CMU again?
community mixed use.
Okay.
And so,
So this doesn't line up with what Trent, I specifically asked him last night on that map, it doesn't show that. He said that was taken out. So correct me if I'm wrong.
What Trent said is that corner area down there on the
See, it's not highlighted there, but it is here with the purple around it.
this area over here
Right.
is taken out of the community mixed use